Alright guys, what we have is a 2008 Honda Odyssey. We're doing a sliding door roller. That's what we got right there. Can easily be done yourself. You don't need to pay a dealership or anything. These are 8mm. Just gently take the screwdriver here in the back, kind of twist it forward. Okay. All you're trying to do is release this right here from this right here. Hope you guys can see that there, and this here. So. In fact, I was going to take it off, but you don't even have to do that. This is a 10mm right here. So right in here, yeah, you can kind of see it in there. Right there. There is a screw in there. It's just a standard Phillips. Of course, my baby is crying. Mom won't get her though. Okay. I like to slide mine a little bit further forward. Right. So after that, all it is this kind of slides back. Oh, I lied. Slides forward. See there, all it was is there's a screw that comes right through there. And then, so here, all we're doing is jacking this up to where it puts just the ever so slightest amount of pressure on there. What you're going to watch for here is this kind of lifts up a little bit. So, correctly, these are 12s. Two 12s. They're the same length, guys, so there's no worry about getting them mixed up. Alright. What do you think of the odds I grabbed the right one? I kind of messed up here. I usually like to have this door a little bit further forward. It makes this job easier. So whenever you do it, if you have the door about half closed is the money spot. So I kind of shot myself in the foot there. So I got it started. Sometimes getting a screwdriver here, just pushing it out. So, see how that is tippy? don't know if that shows it very well on the camera, but it's tipping back and forth. That shouldn't, like this roller, it's rolling, but it's not. The whole thing is, oh yeah, even it's a little tippy. Versus this one, nice and firm. And that tippy makes it catch because it's able to walk this whole thing up and over, and then it starts catching. So, okay, beautiful. Fits. Perfect. As you can see, I've done one of these before. So there's just a little C-clip on here. Try to do it where you're protecting it, so you don't do that right there. Because if not, they'll shoot across the entire shop. Sometimes. Hey, get out of town. Stop eating the cat's food. It was. That pin comes out. This just comes apart. That's the junk one anyway. I didn't need that. Now we slide this back over. Walk this pin in. Sorry. You could hit it from just this side. I hit it like that so that I could see and make sure it lines up correctly. Easiest way I've found to get these C-clips back on, C-clips. So I put it on there. And I just take a pair of needle nose on the opposing side and press it in. Let me tell you, I'm a batting zero on that. If you don't have one of these little grabbers, you can always just tape it and not let it fall. Sometimes they don't fall far. My goodness. Sometimes they bite you to no end. Alright. And sometimes you drop it. slide that in, and then just walk it in. Go to the other side and make sure that cable, which it is, that's a good example. You'll fight really hard if this cable gets caught underneath trying to get everything put back together. Just push it like that and then it pops right back in there. So now it's sitting in there like it's supposed to. Let's come back over here. Now we can walk it back out. Okay. So gently, not crazily, pull that until it gets nice and kind of tight. Take your vice grips and just clip it on there. Like I said, nothing crazy. Of course, I pulled it a lot more than I thought I did, but I wanted. Basically, there's a little spring tension in that cable that you can take out of it, so it doesn't fight you so bad on the reinstall. This is probably the most difficult part of the job, is getting that cable in there. And it's in there. You just kind of work with it. I say the hardest part of the job. I don't mean it's like extremely difficult or anything. It's just the most difficult part of this particular job. And it's not even that difficult. Okay, so we'll walk back in there. I want to slide back in and line up our 12 millimeters. Now there is some degree of play. You just walk it back in, you can see your old dust lines or dirt lines. See how mine does. Mine might be a little off. Confirm the repair, and we turn the door back off so we can get it more here where it'll be easier to set that plate back in. back in there the way it should be. Alright guys, all I did in the front was put that one screw in, and then this, when we're installing it, that little clip just kind of slides right back in where it's supposed to be. You can see everything's lined up as it is, and you just give it a little push, hear that pop, and that's kind of set in there now. And that's all there is to that. Millimeter. That's all there is. There'd be two caps on the front, but yeah, door works just fine. Perfect.